Today I'm going to be making a tortilla soup. This can be done in the slow cooker, which I used. Then I transferred it into the pot so I could do this for you today. Right, so I've got my chicken out. Chicken's been cleaned. All right, the bottom of the pot, we're going to go for some onions. And I guarantee you, once you start making this, you are going to love it. Then we're going to do 2 teaspoons of garlic. Right, so I figured that's 2 teaspoons. It was like about 4 cloves, so I figured that's 4 cloves, maybe a little bit more, but who don't love garlic, right? A jalapeno all chopped up in there. Scrape that out, all the good stuff. And then we're going to lay our chicken. We're going to put 3 pieces. If you don't want to use chicken, you don't have to use chicken. You can put an extra can of beans in. As I said before, this can be done in the slow cooker or the stovetop. Then we're going to add some black beans. So we have some black beans here. I've washed them and got all rid of that extra salt that we don't need. I have diced red roasted tomatoes, chopped tomatoes. We're going to put them in there. Then a can of corn that's been drained. All right, then this is enchilada sauce. So we're going to pour this on the top. Right, and it's just going to cover it. I'm not going to use it all because it was a large can. And then finally, we have some broth. So we're going to pour the broth in. And then after that, we're going to add our seasoning, which is 1 teaspoon of cumin. Right there. This is just a 1/4 teaspoon. I'm just going to guesstimate it. And then salt and pepper to taste. All right, then we're going to stick it in our crock pot. Everything is done. We're going to stick it in our crock pot and we're going to cook that for 8 hours. So this is actually an Insta pot, which has everything. It has pressure cooker, and you could pressure cooker this one as well. But we're going to just put slow cook. It'll automatically come to 8 hours on low. And when you're done, this dish is going to look like the one that I did early this morning. I transferred it over. And it's going to look like this. Chicken and everything just falls apart. And you're going to see, I have to shred it a little bit more. I'll pull it all apart, but I just wanted to show you how it comes out of the pressure cooker. You can literally break the chicken with a spoon and it comes all shredded. Add your condiments and that later. All right, so that one's done. When that's finished cooking, you are going to add a thing of lime. And then I have some cilantro, you know, fresh cilantro, some shredded cheese and that you can cut up. All right, so my next one is shredded cabbage in the oven. This is so freaking good. I can't believe how good this tastes. And all it is a little bit of olive oil, a couple of teaspoons. You just, I mean, I have quite a lot in there, so off we go. Salt, garlic granules, and then some black pepper. And then I'm going to put my hands in there and I'm just going to toss it up. We're going to put this on a baking sheet. And it really does cook pretty quick, about 15, like maybe 20, 25 minutes. It depends what temperature. I cooked mine on 350. So I'm just going to put this in the baking sheet. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It's something that I actually ordered 2 cabbages because I know I'm going to end up making this more than twice this week. Right, so that's going to go into the oven 15-20 minutes at 350. Now we're going to make a tahini dressing, and this is for the cabbage. This is made with cashews and tahini. So right here we need 3 cloves of garlic. So we're going to do that's 1.5, 2, 3. I meal prep my garlic because I do that now, make my life so much easier. We're going to use 1 jalapeno. I'm only going to use half because it's a really big one. So I just figured half would be enough. Then a handful of parsley leaf. So I've got a handful there. Now I'm going to do 1/2 cup of raw cashews. Right, this is a whole cup. I'll fill it up halfway. So look like over half, but who cares? All right, then we need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. We'll do 2. 1, 2. Get it all out, and then we're 1/2 lemon. But you can use this for any kind of dressing, you know, you don't have to just use it for the cabbage. This is definitely a yummy one. We're going to go for the tahini, 1/2 cup of tahini. This is a 1/4 cup, so I'm going to do 2 of these. Right, so we'll do this twice. And lastly, 1/2 cup of water. So this is 1/2 cup, this is 1/4 cup. All right, so we'll use 1/2 cup cold water. And we're going to blend this. Really good. I can't wait to try it. All right, so that's your tahini dressing. And you actually just scoop that over the cabbage salads. All right, lastly, we're going to do a liver cleanse. We're going to use whole lemons. I know it sounds crazy, skin and all. Lemon lets out, they activate your liver enzymes and it helps clean your liver. So see how we're going to do like just some whole lemons cut up. I'm going to put them in here. Oh, these lemons smell good. They've all been washed and they're all ready to go. This looks crazy, huh? Get rid of that big notch. Right, so then we're going to add the olive oil. Right, so this is 2 tablespoons of olive oil with the whole lemons. And then you can use fresh pineapple juice or you can use apple juice. I have some fresh pineapple juice here that I'm going to pour in. I left in the fridge so it's nice and cold. I'm going to pour that in with the olive oil and lemons. Right. Release. And then, oh, it smells so good. Can't wait to drink it. And then we're gonna put the sieve in it. Right, so I've got a little sieve here, and we're gonna get the juice. So you get all the lemon peel and everything out. This has been by far one of my favorite recipes at Smart. It has plenty of vitamin C in it. It's like helping kidney stones. Right, so you get the gist. All right, after you've done that, you can put it in a jug and pour it back, and then, you know, you just have a shot of it. You know, you've got a big family, they can all have a shot of it. I think you can keep it like the next day. After a while, it starts losing its vitamins and its potency. So, you know, I would just do it for the day. You don't have to do as much as I do. You could halve the ingredients, you know, whatever you decide. Anyway, so now let me take you over to where I've finished my our soup. This is our condiments. We got some limes, we got some cilantro, spring onions, a little bit of tortilla chip, you know, just for a little crunch if you want, and also jalapenos. If you like it spicy, you can put extra spice in it. All right, so that's your soup. This is the cabbage. You see, it's so crunchy and delicious, right? So that's your cabbage, and you put a little bit of your tahini dressing on it. And then lastly, our water of the week is mint and lime.